Time to find out if that happened here. Oh, it didn't say!
Damn, okay. Just gonna read that real quick. You know?
It came right through my TV, right? And it echoed. It honestly made me jump because I was just like, I was expecting Captain like Shy, and I would have been like, ah yes, Captain, but no, Shy.
Just that retard scream real quick.
Yeah.
High pitched retard scream.
Oh, God.
It just got goes out into the rest of the house.
Yeah, but the same man, I'm liking this H-Dragon, you know, now that I've given it more than 2 minutes to impress me, I've actually found it bearable.
Yeah, I would say it's one of the better RPGs that hasn't really been tainted by the gaming industry.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna download it.
Like it's slow at first. I will admit that it's slow, but as you unlock more and get stronger, it kind of feels like you're actually doing shit, which is kind of nice. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm a random motherfucker that just jumped out the void. I don't expect me to be able to do much of anything, but you know, as I level up, you feel like you're actually progressing, rather than being given everything right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I guess could be my problem at first, but man, this Night Enchanter sure as fuck makes up for it.
Oh yeah, they're fun as fuck. Dude, they're like the Arcane Warriors from Dragon Age 1, but better. Like, I remember in the first game it was literally like, oh, do you want to use a sword while casting magic? Here you go, and it's like, that's it? Yes.
Yes.
But also here's one single sword based on that playing field. It somewhat boosts your abilities, and it's like, I'm not using Arcane Warrior as like the main attribute. And what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing?
The mages stuff in Dragon Age 1 kind of sucked. It was literally like blood magic, shapeshifter, spirit healer, and then Arcane Warrior. Shapeshifter was literally like, you want to turn into a bear, kid, and it's like, do I get cool abilities? Not really. Oh. But you get to turn into a spider. Does that have cool abilities? I guess.
Well, what do you mean, you guess? Well, what can I do?
And then it's like, there's another one. Oh, you want to turn into a wolf? That's kind of weaker than the bear, ain't it? So what? And then it's like, and then if you fully go through the entire skill tree, all of them get their advanced versions, then become a corrupted spider and I think they literally call it a great bear. Then like, I don't know what the wolf becomes. I was literally sitting there like, why don't, like, you had so much potential. You have dragons and drakes and shit. Why not make me become a drake in my final tier? That'd be awesome. But no.
Nah, but I've done retard strength with this Night Enchanter. I did like 5,000 something fire damage, and I think I've reached like 3,000 spirit damage because of the build I have set up.
That's pretty good considering usually the biggest damage dealers are the rogues. Like my guy, max damage I've seen by far is 3.5. But, you know, that's from long shot and shit.
Oh, well, it's not consistent, of course. It's kind of like, I gotta time it really well, the fire mine and the
Yeah, the fire mine actually takes time to set up rather than just like a plan like, oh, there it goes. No, it's like, there's like a 2-second delay. So if the guy moves by that time, you literally just fucking shove them there for no reason.
because that's my kind of deal, man, is with the fire shit I have set up. And,
I don't know if I told you about this. Have you gone to the Forgotten Oasis?
I might have. I'm at the Exalted Plains right now.
The Oasis, you know how you get all those shards and you seem kind of stupid.
Wait. It's in the desert, right? It's the desert?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been there.
Have you gone all the way through it?
No, I think I needed some shards to open a door, and I just kind of fucked out of there. Like,
Yeah,
I wanted to do that.
Well, you actually get benefits from doing that. You can, there's like 3 pathways and they're kind of like elemental. I think it's like cold, fire, and then spirit. Maybe there's 4. If I remember, it's just 3. But they give you like increased resistance against those for like every room you clear. So like getting the shards. Originally, I don't think the shards had anything to do. So they were like, hey, why not make a DLC where it's kind of like worth collecting all these shards, and it's like people were actually like, oh, thank fuck. Because, you know, it's a big pain in the ass, especially in the Oasis, to get all the freaking shards. But like, you know, if you actually get something worthwhile, then you feel kind of motivated to get them.
Yeah, I kind of left that area, killed 2 dragons, then I did some story mode mission where I literally fucked everyone in this courtroom. Like, just wanted to be like court bullshit I had to go to.
Are you talking about that gigantic banquet?
Yeah.
Dude, that's why I stopped playing last time, because like, I like being a completionist in these games, and there's like, literally it's trial and fucking error in that area, and I hate it so much.
Really, all you gotta do is like, make sure your court approval's up, it doesn't get below 30.
Yeah, but there's a thing, like, it's like an achievement. If your court approval's like almost 100, and if you get like all these like tips and trade-offs, you can literally just be like, y'all can't touch me, and they're all just like, damn it!
You mean the belly of the ball achievement?
I think so.
I got that first run.
Oh, good for you.
I
probably could have done it. I literally just stopped because I was like, am I doing something wrong here? I don't understand it.
I don't know, man. I just did my thing, and then I got it while like I confronted the woman. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
No, I think there's achievements just for completing that mission in general. I think there's like a hidden achievement.
No, if I'm correct, it's gain full approval of the Boris Lee and the gain full approval of the court. Unless you're talking about something else. Hold on.
I don't know. I fucking can't remember, dude. All I know, Solus, how are you dying? Oh, I guess.
Commit to a romantic relationship. Purchase. Blah blah blah. Purchase. Blah blah blah. Enter the heart of
I forgot. Spiders in this game are actually vile creatures. They keep coming.
Become friends with the circle we play through.
I don't know if you heard that, but somebody just fed down my neighborhood.
Yeah,
I heard something.
Yeah, that was pretty illegal, especially since the streets are fairly fairly narrow in my neighborhood, and they're kids.
And the fit once and for all.
Oh, man, I'm rusty.
I think that might be the trophy you're talking about. I don't see anything else that would allude to the,
It probably is. I
the bullshit.
literally haven't even gotten to that mission yet.
Gain full approval of the court. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is that trophy there. Because the one that's just doing it is the name of the mission, Wicked Eyes and Hearts. I think it was called. So this must be the thing you're talking about.
I don't know. Did you go with the mages or the Templars in your game? I can't remember.
Mages.
I think with the last character that got up to there was the Templars, so it was like a bit different, and a lot of people were like kind of puntish.
Really? Because from what I know, the people at the court hated the mages.
Yeah, but then like I think if you choose the Templars, there's like people who are just like, where the fuck would you choose the Templars? We like mages, and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, so it's literally like whoever you choose, they hate that person, and they like the others. Okay, so it's kind of like that then.
I was just kind of like, nigga.
Yeah, because they fucking hated the mages. They expressed their deep hatred for the mages when I was there. It's like, oh really? Ha! Well, I got dirt on this guy. You're like, oh my god, you're so great. It's like, yeah, and you better praise me. Fuck you, I'm your savior.
And then there's fucking just me. I have bountiful knowledge on everything. And it's like, how do you have that? Well, you see, I went to the war table and bought every knowledge thing, and it's like, oh.
I see.
And it's like, how does a human know so much dwarven history? Because fuck you.
Fuck you, guy.
And then Iron Bull was standing behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Iron Bull. One of the only bisexual characters in this game, and he will literally fuck you, yeah. And he is a big man. You can ask Captain. This dude is pretty.
He's a big boy.
At all represent his wiener size, and I would not want to have that anywhere in my butthole. Yeah, I wouldn't, man. It's scary.
Oh god, alright.
That's the funniest thing.
Alright, I'm getting gangbanged by two fat guys.
As you romance him as a guy. Right after y'all have sex, he'll be butt naked, but you'll be back and fully clothed. And y'all are just kind of chatting on the bed, and then people barge in, and they're just like, "Oh my god!" They're like, "Whoa!" And then Iron Bull's like, "What the fuck is so wrong with this?" And they're just like, they're just shocked because your character is literally like godly, so they wouldn't expect you to be the guy getting fucked. You're just, well, maybe I like having big dicks in my ass. It's like, oh.
It's like, shit, you're literally this godly figure. You have done many things that other people failed at, you know, repeatedly. Like, literally, legions of niggas have done the same thing you've done and failed, and here you are, just taking it in the ass.
Like, here you are, just taking it in the air. You can take a punch just as bad as well as you could take a dick.
Who are you romancing again, Captain? Vivian?
And I wanted Dorian, but he's a fucking homo. It's like, why?
Sarah's lesbian.
I don't want Sarah, I want Dorian.
Dude, he is great. He's like one of the best characters.
Whoa, Sarah.
It's like, yeah, Dorian, I kinda like you. He's like, I like penis. And it's like, fuck!
If only I had the guts and man arm. And then, well, I mean, Josephine's bisexual.
I don't care about Josephine.
How about Colin?
Colin? I don't even know where that nigga is at the fucking Skyhold. He's somewhere.
He's in one of the towers. Like, you know how you went to go talk to Hawk? Just walk right across and he's like literally there. He has an interesting companion quest. Soulless. Oh, god damn, Soulless. You should romance Soulless.
I think Solus hates me.
Probably, if you've been kissing Vivian's ass, he definitely hates you.
Oh no, Vivian hates me too.
Yeah, Vivian's hella like, we need the circle. Solus is like, we don't need the circle.
My experience with Vivian is basically, man, alright, I gotta drink some water real quick, man. I'm kinda fucking parched, you know, all this fighting. I hate that. Why are you drinking that water? So I just wanna get rehydrated, you know? I've been fucking walking around this desert for hours. No, you can't do that. No, that's against the circle. Something, I don't know. She kisses someone's ass. I think it's a circle. I don't know.
She believes Major should be held down. I'm like, listen, how I would have done it is not an option in this dialogue. You're either with them or against them. I'm like, why can't I just be with them but improve the standard? No!
Yeah, I'm talking about like free mages, and she's just like, fuck all of that noise.
And then Solus is like, have you ever been to the Faith? You know demons are actually regular spirits, but they turn evil when they're pulled into here because it hurts them and it turns them into rampaging monsters. Oh, so in the regular Faith they're actually kind of nice? Yes, it's only when they're tainted by humans. Oh, well that's interesting. Thanks. And then he immediately is like, Solus likes you, and you're like, what? Like, if you literally, you know how people like quit asking so many questions? He's like, please ask more. And you're like, His forehead grows bigger with each and every question you ask him. So I have glitched out my game, and okay, seriously, what is causing this? Every time I shoot a long shot, and I get a critical, it blows up and does like 800 fire damage alongside over 2,000 other damage.
Oh shit, I have fucking money.
How much?
17,000.
I was about to say, if it's less than 8,000, Captain, we're gonna throw hands.
Honestly, I was expecting to say 17,000 for you to just laugh at me like, fuck
Captain,
you,
I'm not even halfway
nigga.
through your game. I literally just got the Skyhold. Like, I take my time with this thing because I like completing shit. Which in this game is actually kind of benefits you. Like, if you get all landmarkers, you usually get these like, you know how on a war table it's like, oh, go explore this.
Yeah.
Well, with if I remember, with the hinterlands, if you get all the hinterland markers, you can literally go send someone out and they bring back this like hella good fire staff that's like level 13. Like, it's actually worth taking your time and completing areas because you never know if it's gonna be like, hey, you did a lot of work. Yeah, I did. Well, here's a little thing for you. 30 hours? Oh, trust me, it'll be worth it. You know, yeah. Come back online 2 days later and you're like, God dang.
Oh yeah, I did one of those, but it took like 8 hours.
Yeah,
no, I haven't checked on that person yet. I fucking did it yesterday. I'm gonna go to Skyhold and like see if I got anything from it other than 30 incidents.
8 hours, and they give you something more.
Cause that's where I be doing them shits, and it's like, oh man, I wonder what I got. 30 influence. Oh.
And you just kind of sit there like, no, it would have been nice. Even a blue dagger would have been appreciated at least.
I send these niggas out for like 2 to 4 hours, 30 influence. It's like, oh man, I don't feel like that was worth it. What about you, guy that just wandered about this plane for 30 minutes? So here's this like, here's like 100 gold, buddy. I got 100 gold. You want 100 gold? Oh. Yeah, so far my experience with these like sending out niggas have not been going well.
Usually it just gives you influence and gold and shit, but a good chunk of the time, like depending on the ones you focus on first, doesn't give you stuff. Like Sarah, she gives you like a jar of bees on one of her things, and it's literally like a jar of bees. What the fuck am I gonna do with this? And then it's like, oh, it's actually really good.
Yeah, I've been focusing on connections, I think, so that's Josephine, I think,
Wait, you do know using them on the war table doesn't do anything, right? It's just different rewards. Captain,
poor bastard.
It doesn't do anything. That's why you've been getting only influencing gold, because you've been using connections. Each person has
poor
like,
motherfucker.
And each person tends to give you like a varied result and shit. Like it actually kind of matters.
Yeah.
Is that my leg or your leg, Stoner?
Yeah, I've been doing the other two. Yeah, they still give me influence and gold. How the fuck? Wait a fucking minute. I made a circle. I'm at Crestwood now. What the fuck am I doing at Crestwood?
Also, if you've been doing the companion quest, if they like you, you can unlock their things. Like Black Wall, he's literally like an immovable object, and they can't get by him.
Oh yeah, I know Blackwall likes me, I know Ferris likes me, Dorian fucking loves me, but he's gay so he won't put out. Iron Boy is acceptable, I think. Cassandra hates.
Hey,
Cassandra hates my guts because I stood up for Varric and she's like, yeah, fuck you.
I don't know how. What? You don't know. When their thing is like a giant scale, just because they disapprove of you doesn't mean she hates you. She'll only hate you if she disapproves of a lot of shit you've been doing, and if you've been doing a lot of shit she doesn't like, then that's kind of weird. She's usually quite like, listen, you took an action, it's better than what most people would have done, and you're like, thank you, and she's like, yeah, let's go kill some dragons. And then like Iron Bull, if you really want to make him like you, just take him to, just go fight one dragon with him in your party. He greatly approves, he loves fighting. Anything big, bad, and that, hell, you could have him just in your party, and you just fighting people occasionally makes him slightly approve. He is the easiest character to get him to like you. You can go fight anything, and he's just like, yeah! Yeah!
Yeah, I've noticed. Whenever I fought the two dragons, he just starts fucking raving about it.
Yeah, he loves it. He's like he's just like, yeah!
I found a third dragon in the Storm Coast because I finally unlocked the bullshit to like go farther in there.
Balls or whatever.
Yeah, I was there, and then I tried to kill the dragon, and
Oh
then
no.
it
The
failed
way dragon
miserably.
scale in this game is crazy. There's a DLC dragon that's stronger than every other dragon in this game. It's ridiculous.
Angry Little Tower? That's like the third one I got.
Oh, they're character based.
Here's Varric running around in his stupid ass wing helmet I gave him. Check up
Dorian,
on
I love
Judith.
you.
I don't
Well,
know.
I like Dick.
Fuck! What was that, Inquisitor?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Just fucking tearing up.
I like how this area is like, oh yeah, just be level 7 to 8, but the hyenas level up to 11, and I'm like, are you telling me your biggest enemy here, even the giant wasn't shit, but you're telling me that a single solitary hyena is stronger than a giant?
That is correct.
Like, I don't know what they were thinking with the scaling of levels in this area, but it's garbage.
Fuck, I don't know where I'm going this guy right now. I'm gonna just go over to the war room. It's been a while since I got here.
That'd be funny, they're all just like, oh, look who decided to show up. Where the
I don't even think I've got in the next story mission, so I don't know what the fuck to do.
It's at the war table usually. If it's not like a marker on your map, it's usually like you have to send
Oh no, I know, but it's not. I'm not given a usual marker for a story mission right now. And I just. What reward did I receive? It doesn't tell me what I got. Okay, thank you, Colin. I guess. Alright, yeah, more instruments.
Sometimes, like very rarely, they don't even give you an reward. You're like, what the f did they do?
Dwarven slaves in the hands of. I did not want to do that. Well, okay, I guess you're going there. That's cool. The College of Magic.
Can I please find a shard? I don't even know where it's located. I'm just running around, thumb up my ass, just like, is it here? I see it. I see it right there. Go at the. Let me get my mount.
Truth or dare, the end game. Okay.
Captain, let me show you my beautiful, gorgeous mount.
Investigate the Elven Ruins. Fuck it, I'll go there. A new area has been unlocked. No, I would like to go there. Down to a bit of unlocked.
How do I...
Oh yeah, but since Dorian hasn't been putting out, I've been romancing the dwarf lady, the scouter. I know, but
Like, literally, it's just like, look, at the very, very end of the game, you and Vivian are having a spa day. It's like, so I heard you've been fancying that dwarven girl, and it's like, yeah, kinda, and it's like, well, better hop on it, and you're like, yeah, and then you just see, like, Sarah doing some shit in the background, you hear someone scream. That's like the ending scene, if I'm correct, for this game. I think. Well, not unless you include the final DLC, which is like one of the best plot twists in this game I've ever seen in my life. I've literally been just like, I feel like a dog chasing my tail, just trying to get this one shard. Got my boy Blackwall in all Grey Warden gear. I only wish Grey Warden gear was this cool in the first game where you actually were Grey Warden. The first game was pretty messed up. It was like, alright, meet Duncan, and you're like, hi Duncan, and then you're just like, wow Duncan, you're like one of the best characters I've ever seen. And he's like, oh, I'm dead, and you're like, oh.
What?
And then it's also, but before that, it's also like, hey, guess who else is dead? Who? You remember that princess who was that was kind of cool, and you're like, man, he must have great character development. He's also dead. Oh. But then, it's also like, hey, here's your boy Alistair. Yeah, Alistair, that Alistair, Captain. Here's your boy Alistair. You and him are gonna go into the forest with two other schmucks and go get Darkspark blood. You're like, hey, and you just run off. You run into Morgan. I don't know if you met Morgan yet.
Morgan? I might have.
If you said might have, you definitely didn't. You would remember her. May have met her mother, Meredith, who you also killed in the first game, which is not dead. It's funny. But it's like, you meet goth titty chick, and you're like, hey goth titty chick, and she's like, oh.
Wait, goth titty chick? The girl in the palace?
The what?
The courtroom area.
Courtroom area.
The mission
the
I
courtyard?
did. Yeah, the fucking, I think you meet her during that Wicked Eyes and Hearts mission.
I do not think that is the case.
Fuck, hold on, I need to go to the area. Found it. You said goth titty. I remember finding a girl who was goth titty.
Well, I hope it's the same girl, because if not, I'm like, who is this mysterious goth titty chick that I have not met and lost out on meeting because I stopped playing the game? I mean, I don't think so, but like, you know, I don't know how far into that mission I got. I just don't think you would run into her.
Fucking Christ, fine. Fucking piece of shit. I don't know how to get there. Wait, do I just have to go there? Is this really how I fucking get there?
I'm literally like about to just look up a YouTube video about how to get this one shard. That is how long I've been trying to get this one shard. I genuinely am about to be like, fuck it. I give up.
Well, I found a Morgan, but it's spelled weird. It's like
Morgan.
Yes. Yeah, Morgan. Yeah. I've met her.
Okay. Yeah, she's the chick that saves your main character for the first game, if you choose that. If I'm correct with your basic thing and you then do the custom storyline online, your guy's dead. But yeah, she's great. And then after you meet her and you bring the darkspawn blood back, this one dude's just like, alright, drink the blood, and you're like, what? And it's like, drink it. Okay.
Check it.
One guy drinks and dies because it's highly venomous, and then the other guy's like, no, I don't want to. And then he gets sick because he's like, I'm sorry, but you gotta do or you die, and then he dies, and then you drink it, you survive, and you end up becoming the like Grey Warden commander of all of Ferelden, and you're like this total badass, but you end up like, then you can choose where you go from there.
Yeah, I looked at Morgan after accidentally finding her in the garden, and then like I realized she wasn't a party member, and I kind of ignored her. I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Since I don't have any main missions that have popped up on the table where yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of just wandering around right now.
Oh, you kept it. She's one of the main missions. She's like Alistair, she's one of the top dogs. That girl's magic is twice as strong as yours. If this game followed literally how magic should work, this girl could literally throw you into fade and just be like, alright, bye. Like, she's like really strong. Fuck it, I'm looking up a video how to get all the shards. Fuck it. Just this one, I'm tired of looking for it.
Oh, Varric, you're a goodest boy. Don't be like that, Varric. You're not doing anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Let Cassandra be a bitch.
Varric, like, I don't use Varric at all, but he's still one of my favorite characters from the first game. Or the second game.
Fucking excuse me, what? Alright, I'm gonna need Nick right quick. Oh, is that?
Yeah, he's probably getting pussy, bro. Don't do it. He ain't gonna be here for a little bit.
Okay, never mind. I don't think I need Nick anymore.
Getting that unbalanced pH pussy, bro.
I'ma just watch Eileen kill this fucko.
Fucking human, bro.
Either you're guided by some higher power or you have the worst luck.
Oh, well, she fucking died. Well, shit, looks like I get the Blades of Mercy. Fuck. Alright then.
Boy, you best be playing on Nightmare if you're getting your ass handed to you this easily.
Yeah, Varric, we are homies. Yeah, what about you, Solus? Solus? Okay.
So it's just like, you're a wee bit of a cunt, you know that? And you're like, yeah. Oh, son of a bitch, are you serious?
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. Shit, okay. All I said is I kinda look up to you and you just respond with that, bro? Like, what the fuck?
He's just like, my apologies, but fuck off. So you told Solus that or some shit?
Nah. Told him I respected him, and then he just comes at me with my name is shady.
Oh, it's because you were asking him for advice, and he's like, oh, you don't need my advice, and he was like, but I look up to you, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like, he was like, I'm sorry if I offended you then. He's apologizing for basically saying, like, you don't need me. He's literally just like, oh! It's nice that you finally get the recognition around here. Never mind, just found out you're a girl.
Nah, I've literally built my character on the premise of I don't believe that I'm special, even though I've done all this crazy shit and everyone's looking at me like you fucking what? How can you still keep this up?
And then there's me. Let me use my sword.
My sword will get us out of everything.
Alright, time to go back and loot. What the fuck was in there? Jack shit, that's what. Replenish. Sandra, replenish. Blackwall, we're good. It's going through everyone. Sarah, good. Zorian, good. Blackwall.
I'd like to know more about you, Solus. Why? The way he said why, just like, goddamn. Why do you want to know about me?
Fuck off, you cunt!
Okay, now I have the Holy Blade.
I can ask Solus like 50 questions, holy Christ.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't keep up with your characters. If you didn't know, you can press square to skip through dialogue.
Holy fuck. Wait, really?
Yeah, it even works through some cutscenes.
Oh my god, I've just been reading everything this entire time!
Yeah, you can read and then skip it on to the next one. I want to do it through the more cinematic one, like dialogue choices, because that can kind of take away from the experience. But yeah, through
honestly,
regular dialogue like that.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I fucking honestly, I fucking hate games where they have the whole thing voiced out, and then they have the subtitles like slowly appearing as they talk, so you just can't skip the dialogue without missing something. Like, am I the only one that fucking despises that?
Despises what?
Whenever a game has like a voice acted thing and it's boring as shit, but the subtitles are fucked, so that literally you have to sit there because they show up slowly. So you literally gotta sit there so you don't miss anything.
Nah, I fucking hate the games where like only the important shit is voiced.
No, it's kind of like
and
Skyrim or
unless
whatever.
you...
When I play through Skyrim, I'm just like, man, I really wish I could skip through some of this shit.
Whenever I played through Skyrim, I don't think I've gotten past the Delphine Dragon mission. All I did was fuck around and do the side quest because that game is literally like... They better off just would have had it in like the main story be a big side quest and like the side quest be in the story because...
Yeah, you were like level fucking 20 before you went to the Greybeards.
Nah, I was like 40.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was me as well. My first character, I went to
my first character.
I was level 40, but I kept asking myself why I hit like a wet noodle. Then I realized I was on legendary. Like the fuck do I hit like a wet noodle? Oh, I'm on legendary.
I mean, if it makes you
No, yeah, you put the difficulty down. No, I hit like not wet noodle.
Now you hit like your fucking freight train.
I can't be as powerful as I was in Fallout 4 survival mode with a 400 damage machete. It sucked ass, honestly.
Fallout 4?
No, Skyrim.
Yeah.
I like 4 more than Skyrim. I don't see the appeal of Skyrim, honestly.
I don't see the appeal in either. At least Skyrim I can fucking be a knight, but after a while I'm just like, wow, this game really sucks. Like, I don't know, like I like Vegas. I'll say I enjoyed Vegas a good bit.
I only like Fallout 4 because there's not many fucking... I would say it's a survival game, but using that is very loose. But that is what it's trying to be. There's not many survival games on PlayStation 4 that are good. I mean, you got Conan Exiles, that's really in-depth, but it's 80 fucking gigs!
Conan would be the perfect survival game on PlayStation if it wasn't 80 fucking gigs.
Like, come on, man.
Like, it's good and all, but it ain't that good.
It's not 80 gigs, dude. Oh, fun.
No, I didn't play
Like, considering 90% of survival games are like at most 50, and even then that's a stretch, you know, Conan has no reason to be that big.
Most survival games are like 10 gigs.
because they're short.
They don't really have much to them other than the blue, other than just survive.
Me, Conan.
And even then, the biggest one, that game, like, even then, like, I don't know how many gigs, you know, having it procedurally generated is, but I can imagine it's not tiny. Conan is a static map, there's no, like... Yeah. There's no procedurally generating.
Big, since it's not randomly generated.
Yeah.
That doesn't make much sense though. Because then you got something like Dragon Age, which I think without the DLC it's like 46 gigs.
Yeah.
And Dragon Age is a big ass game.
God damn, only fucking 1,000 echoes for that entire boss? Jesus Christ.
Oh, you wanted something good?
You wanted echoes? Shit, man. That's gonna take at least 4 hours.
Shit, babe. You can't be wrong, man. I have not found any rings for salt.
I think I'd rather play Bloodborne than Dark Souls 1 again.
I gotta beat both.
Just beat Bloodborne, it's not worth playing Dark Souls.
Nah, I'm gonna. I beat 2, I beat 3.
Worth it! And again, Dark Souls 2 wasn't worth it, but here I am, wanting to hate life.
Dark Souls 2 was easy, don't even. We can't consider that a Dark Souls game. The only problems we had with that was bullshit.
It was easy, but hard at the same time.
Y'all didn't even do the DLC. Y'all just beat Dark Souls 2.
I started and then an invisible fucking wolf ate my ass and then I said I'm done.
I'm just saying. Y'all wanted
That's not challenge, that's bullshit. That's not challenge, that's bullshit. That's not challenge, that's bullshit. You cannot tell me to try and dodge an invisible attack. No, fuck you.
I already told you how you go do it.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You may have mentioned it for 10
Before you even
seconds.
got in that area, I told you and Captain at least 3 times. The hardest boss in that particular DLC is an invisible boss, and the only way to really fight him is by literally, I kid you not, you have to jump down somewhere and go find a ring, and then it's like, oh, I can see you now. You ain't jack shit, because you ain't special. And then he's in easy mode because you can see him. There isn't anything special about that one boss. It's the boss that comes after that that's a lot more annoying. What the? Time to go back to Skyrim. What level am I?
I would have completed Dark Souls 1 DLC. If I knew that completing the game at the end of it, I have not been in this room before. How did I get here?
Like even, it's the same thing with Dark Souls 3. You enter in the last area, if you beat the final boss, it's done with. Same with Bloodborne. Once you beat the final boss, you start over.
No, once you beat the final boss, you're given a choice in Dark Souls 3 at least. You're given a choice right then and there to go to New Game or not. And if you hit no, you can go to the Firelink Bonfire and do that at any time. For what I'm hearing in Dark Souls 1, he hits the fucking first flame fucking bullshit, and then boom, pow, your fucking game's deleted.
It's not even deleted, it's immediately just a new game.
Well, you know what I mean.
Just go run through, because in New Game Plus, it's actually not that significantly harder. It's New Game Plus 2 that's when you notice.
Yeah, New Game Plus 1's easy as hell in every Dark Souls game.
Yeah, like, New Game Plus and Dark Souls 1, it's actually pretty easy, because you're technically considered over level depending on how you play the game.
Yeah.
Huh.
But like, it probably would have took, for Captain, it probably would have took Captain 2 hours to be able to access the DLC. If he had just gone through it. Like, if it doesn't require a whole lot to be able to access the DLC. I think the hardest part would be the Duke's Archive part, which that just means go fight Ornstein and Smo.
I beat Ornstein and Smo like second try.
Oh, they're not difficult.
Yeah, they're not that difficult, but
hard.
Like, you were raving about how much easier it gets with Solaire, right? So, did I ever tell you what happened in Smo and Ornstein when I summoned Solaire?
Oh, I was just saying it's easier if his AI is basically good.
Yeah.
And any AI in Dark Souls can be, oh yeah, he did good, to, what the fuck are you doing? You're staring at the wall.
I'm gonna say this much. It was not Solaire's AI's fault, but here's what happened. So I summon him. This is my, yeah, you already know this is gonna be good. Anyway, so I use my last humanity to summon him, and I get in the boss room. And he's killing the giants out back. You know, so I'm in there for a while. I'm handling the two of them pretty well. All of a sudden, I don't even notice Solaire enter, but all I know is I just see Smo and Ornstein fucking turn around and start booking it towards the door at the same time, straight from fighting me, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And then I look over and I see Solaire with his shield up, like, oh fuck, oh shit, here's my time to die. And they...
oh, hi everybody, oh my goodness.
And then I just watched as Ornstein did the fucking charging thing, and fucking Smo also did his charging bullshit, and then he just threw him in the air, and then he's dead in like 10 seconds, and I'm like, well, fucking thanks, Solaire, now I gotta fight him on my own.
I got
when you summon a guy, they get like 0.5 more damage, 5 more health.
Yeah, I know, so it was a more difficult fight on my own, and I only got like 2 hits in on Ornstein.
I got hella annoyed because they both wiped them out in like 2 tries, but it took me 7. But then again, I kind of brute forced my way through Souls 1. With like the last 3 fights of Souls 1 being the easiest somehow. I literally completed the 4 kings without taking any damage. I completed fucking what's his face? What the fuck is he called? The skeleton nigga, Nito?
Nito's like the cheapest boss of that game, because before you even see him, you hear him, and you're like, oh, that's scary, but in reality that's a telegraph for, hey, you may want to roll. Huh? And you get boxed in nearly immediately, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, even Gwen is easier than Nito's cheap ass, because Nito's just like, I sense him, and you're like, how do you sense him? Gwen's just like, is that you, Shaggy? He's an old bastard.
Mine's easy if you parry him.
Dude, I don't parry in that game. I just block. Just get the great shield with high stability. That dude's nothing.
Yeah, I did have the thought to do that though, and I ran in there with the crest shield that increases recovery. And I just see him running in there as I'm sitting in my half-wall armor. And he's fucking quick. He was quick. I killed him first try, and I kind of hated it because I've never seen speed like that before. Because you're slow as fucking Souls 1, and he just comes in there like it's fucking Bloodborne. And I remember hearing that he's easy as shit to parry, so I restricted myself to 3 parries, but killed him with 2. What the fuck are you doing, Turtle? You stupid bastard.
I'm romancing Cassandra, and I forgot how, like, low-key great she is.
Hey, Cookies.
What?
What time is it?
What?
Cookies.
Oh god, you're on UFC. No, I need to farm out souls. Nah, I'm gonna go fight Amelia. Let me fight Amelia. One try, please.
If you get on, I'll let you build your welterweight, and that'll give you like at least like 15-20 minutes of not getting touched left.
Ah man, I was gonna put more stuff in my heavyweight so I don't get corner fucked like last time.
You're always gonna get corner fucked. You can't beat me.
Not when I got cage
well,
moves.
You beat me 8 times, but that's not that before. That's not.
Fighting Amelia.
Oh, I just realized, even if you wanted to romance Josephine, you couldn't.
Alright, so I didn't even get a hit on it. I'm getting on UFC now.